Something extraordinary is happening right now at Spotify Camp Nou, and the progress is becoming impossible to ignore. The compression ring is rising faster than ever, slowly shaping the future roof of the stadium. LED systems and facade structures are now transforming the entire exterior into something truly futuristic. Every corner of the stadium is moving at full speed, revealing a project on a massive scale. Today's update is packed with details you don't want to miss. Let's get started into the update. The compression ring is now expanding rapidly across the stadium, with more sections being connected day by day. Additional pillars and radial beams are already advancing deep into the south corner, and the entire roof structure is slowly starting to take shape. Another major development is the relocation of several temporary support structures beneath the ring. As these supports are moved into new areas, construction teams can continue installing new compression ring sections at a much faster pace. From ground level, the scale of these support systems looks absolutely enormous. What seems small from a distance turns out to be massive steel structures designed to carry the huge weight of the future roof. Lighting has become one of the biggest highlights of the latest update, with major progress now visible across the decorative facade surrounding the stadium. Large LED lighting units have already been installed on multiple exterior pillars. At the same time, similar LED systems are now being mounted directly onto the decorative slats themselves, showing that the illuminated facade project is entering a much more advanced phase. In several sections, pairs of powerful LED units can already be seen attached to individual slats. If this continues across all three terraces, the new Camp Nou could look absolutely spectacular at night. The new third tier continues to grow rapidly, and the scale of the expansion is now clearly visible from inside the stadium. With every update, the upper structure looks closer to becoming fully complete. Construction crews have also started installing stair sections in several upper-tier areas, especially near the north corner. This is another important sign that the project is slowly moving beyond heavy structural work and into functional stadium access areas. The separation between the original 1957 structure and the new third tier also remains visible. This gap was intentionally designed to preserve the possibility of future renovations, while keeping the new upper structure fully operational. Another important area showing fresh progress is the level 2.5 logistics ring between the second and third overhangs. After several quiet weeks, construction activity has now restarted, with new steel panels and structural platforms appearing once again across multiple sections of the stadium. The second overhang is also becoming more active, as crews continue working on future bathrooms, bars, and restoration areas. With summer approaching, the club is expected to accelerate work even further as the push to complete the third tier continues. The shopping area glass frames have now been completely installed, including the doors, windows, and entrance sections. Every element has been placed with an impressive level of precision, and the final result already looks extremely polished. What stands out most in this area is how clean and organized everything appears. The entire shopping zone now looks crisp, modern, and carefully finished, highlighting the high quality of work being applied throughout this renovation project. Workers also continue advancing the diamond structure area, where reinforcement systems, formwork, and pillar preparations remain active. Even though several diamond sections are already completed, some areas still require additional concrete and structural work before reaching their final stage. Large cranes were also seen transporting new structural beams toward the upper mobility core structures. These zones will eventually contain elevators, staircases, and circulation systems that connect the different stadium levels. The upper framework around these mobility cores continues expanding steadily as more beams and support systems are installed. At ground level, this area is now completely filled with construction materials, roof components, lamelas, and support systems. The entire sector looks extremely active with cranes, lifting equipment, and workers constantly moving between installation points. Lamela installation work continues accelerating rapidly inside the north goal corner. Workers recently completed the frontal false ceiling section and have now started extending the installation into the bracket areas nearby. New lamellas were visibly installed today, and the overall pace in this sector has clearly improved compared to previous weeks. Workers now appear much more efficient with the assembly process, allowing installation speed to increase considerably. Additional alignment guides have also been installed across sectors that are still waiting for future lamella placement. This strongly suggests that new facade installation phases may begin very soon in multiple sections simultaneously. Several workers were also seen painting bolts and structural elements around the rear support systems. These finishing treatments continue throughout different parts of the stadium, while larger structural works advance above and around them. From the tribuna area viewing point, there is quite a bit of activity inside the stadium, with visible machinery and ongoing structural work across the structure. Inside the main core, movement is clearly noticeable, and work is progressing steadily. Ventilation duct connections are now very close to being completed. The access nucleus is also showing continuous development, with workers actively moving inside and structural progress becoming more advanced day by day. Now we focus on the future FC Barcelona store diamond structure, where more materials are arriving on site and construction is clearly advancing. Glass panels can already be seen on site, which are expected to be installed in another nearby diamond structure, likely linked to the ticketing area, which is the next key area to be reviewed as construction continues progressing across this section. Inside the structure, interior elements such as screens and partial wall frameworks are already visible, showing that internal fitting work is also underway. Across the stadium, smaller finishing operations are becoming increasingly visible. These tasks may not dominate headlines, but together they signal a project transitioning from pure structure toward exterior completion. Vertical union installations for llama brackets continue progressing in the lower corner zones, with 2 new supports confirmed since the previous update. Welding operations are visible on beams around the south goal, while workers continue operating from elevated platforms high above the stadium floor. Meanwhile, sandwich panels, the black exterior cladding units, are now staged and waiting in multiple sectors. In the upper north goal areas, crews are hanging connection pieces for the black beam system that will eventually support those panels. The crane above the 3rd level remains active daily. Some beams still carry visible white scuff marks and require final painting passes before completion. These details matter because this is the stage where a stadium stops building only its skeleton and begins adding its skin. And that's it for today's update from Camp Nou, where the transformation continues at an incredible pace. From the compression ring taking real roof shape, to LED facade installation, 3rd-tier progress, and active work across multiple levels. Everything is clearly moving forward step by step. So, what do you think? Is this becoming the most impressive stadium rebuild in Europe right now? And which part impressed you the most today? The roof structure, the lighting system, or the interior progress? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily updates. See you in the next one.